Hello and welcome everyone. So today I'm going to start the class on Hashtable. Now Hashtable is also a non-generic class like array list that we have seen in the last few lectures, and today's learning outcome is learn some important properties and methods of the Hashtable class and lesson plan. You could read out this lesson plan from the resources or freezing this shot for a few seconds. Now, without spending more time on the lesson plan, let's flip back straight to the Visual Studio. So I have created, using this non-generic class demo project from the last lecture on the same solution, I have created a Hashtable collection class, and I have put up a static void main, which is the main entry point for this entry of this application, console application, and created a Hashtable currencies object to give it a realistic flavor. And we will be creating a number of key value pair for country and currencies. So starting the ball rolling, I will add to this currencies collection a few currencies, key value pairs, currencies dot add. Now let's see, for example, start with India, and if you know about the Indian currency, which I'm sure you'll know, rupee, you could also just symbolize it with INR or something like that. And I will just copy the code, create a few items, and then indent it, press semicolon. Right, so here let's make it United States, US in short, and US dollar, US dollar, and then Britain, then what's the currency of Britain? If you remember, still it's pound, and then France, and this is euro. Right, so next I am going to make a try catch block, start a try catch block. So try catch is for exception handling. Now anything that you write within the try block will be executed first, failing which, there is a catch block which actually catches the error, if any. So in this try block, I will add a currencies dot add method again. Let's say France, rewrite France and euro, the same key, and see what happens. Okay, and put up a control.writeLine statement over here, console.writeLine statement that says a new currency added, new key value pair or country currency pair added, failing which, if this key is already existing, it should write console.writeLine and element with key equals France. Now if I wish to write France within double quotes, I need to escape each of this quotes with a single backslash. Okay, so end quote has to be also escaped with a backslash. Now this already exists. Put up a semicolon first for the squiggly line to go, and then already exists. Right, let's run this application. Control and F5 again. So an element with key equals France already exists. That is as per our expectation, right? Because we already had France as a item. So now, in order to test this catch block, what we can do is let's get rid of here. Comment it out, the France code, and then rerun the application. So this time it has gone to the try block and executed this console.write line, a new country, currency pair added. Okay, now next what we'll do is we'll see, if you go back to the slide, create an, okay, use the add method to add a few currencies, which we have done. Try catch block, that also I have shown you. Let's reshuffle it a bit and show the use of indexer or the default item property to get and set the key values. Right, so that I am going to show you now. So if you know about the indexers in C#, let me show you first. Okay, what is an indexer in a nutshell? Currencies. So that's the, this is the indexer in case of this Hashtable instance, and indexer, through the indexer has got an index. Okay, so in this case, say let's write the value of this index is this key India, and let's set it to INR. Now note, it was initially rupee and now I am trying to set it to INR, right? So I can do so with this indexer, which is also known as the item property of this Hashtable collection, if you see the Microsoft documentation. Now let's write a console.write line statement. Okay, so console dot write line for key India, value equals currencies of India. Okay, so let's write full thing for, please bear with me, my typing speed, excuse my typing speed, for key India. And now again I wish to put it within double quotes, press semicolon, for key India, and what we did, we had to escape it with a single backslash and then also another single backslash, and then for key India, let's put a comma over here, value equals this one, let's put it the conventional way. I would like to show you the output on the screen. So this will be currencies with an indexer, and that's the key, that is India. Right, so let's see if the new key value pair is set. Right, it's so key India value is now INR instead of rupee. Okay, so let's see the contains key method in action. So the contains key method is checking the keys before inserting them. So if, let's say, if not, what is the collection object? Currencies again, dot contains key. Let's see a new country, Oman. So for Oman, it is, what is the currency of Oman? That is Omani Riyal or Riyal. Currency is dot, again let's call the add method. So what's the key? Oman or Oman, also where you would like to pronounce, Riyal, R-I-A-L, not sure of the exact spelling, but let's stick with this. Okay, so you have added Oman and Riyal. Now console.writeLine value added for, let's copy from this, or rather from this statement, this line of code, and modify for key value added. Let's rewrite the sentence as value added for key equals, instead of India it will be Oman, and value will be 0 currencies. So here instead of India it will be Oman, right? Let's build this application and see. Run this application. So value added for key equals Oman, Riyal. Okay, that's the key value pair. Next is, I'm going to show you when you use for each to enumerate hash table elements, the elements are retrieved as key value pairs, key value pair objects. So let's write for each loop, for each, tab out, var item in collection. So instead of var item, let me write a dictionary entry. There is a dictionary entry which is a struct dictionary entry, say item, let it be item only, in currencies. Can write a console.writeLine statement, console dot writeLine key equals 0, or you can say straight away, if you wish to use the string interpolation that I have taught you last time, $key equals, it will straight away give you the value item dot key, and value will be similarly written as value equals item dot value property, and semicolon, right? Let's see, run this application, Control F5. So you got all the list, the complete list of the key value pairs. Now let's finish it and we'll continue with the properties, key and value in the next lecture. Okay. Now from a quick recap of the lecture, we observed that We have shown the use of add method of hashtable for adding an item in this lecture. Also shown the default item property, which is the indexer, to set and get the value for a given key. We have shown the usage of dictionary entry struct to get the key and value in an item. Finally, we have also shown the contains key and remove methods, how they are used. Okay, so